This is Master Kambai, also known as Notita Pictal. Today I bring you another replay. It will be Rachel vs Eagle, Caps Cup, and myself. I hope you guys will enjoy. Lot of things must be learned during that game. Let's do this. As usual, I will be really fast in the first few turns. So I just sent infantry. Boom, boom, boom. I was actually watching Eagle. Anyway, here I got my first tank out and many other infantry. He got a early recon, which is really good, but I have the early tanks, so creates his first tank. Well, I have one tank, one artillery. My army value is just a bit higher. I create anti-air because that's something to expect from the Eagle player. Battlecopters. So now I create a battlecopter and 3 infantry. My army value and my economy is higher than is. So I'm up the floor with many units, I get trapped, I'm sad, things happen. So at that point he has a better economy than me, which is very good and interesting at the same time. Now I start capping his properties, because I know I can protect my infantry or pay back if he uses any unit to interrupt my cap. And now if we look at the economy, I have a better economy than him and a better army value. Got his first medium tank out, very good, very smart. Now I'm up the floor with my units. So he was clever enough to not send his tank on my infantry, but he had no vision. So that was also a mistake, because if you have no vision over the area, then you may be in danger in that same area. Now I did a mistake. I should have scouted the wood before moving my artillery. So I cap another city in the center. My economy is still higher than his. Now I find a recon. I'm really happy about that. I'm like, oh, recon, I will kill you. Now I trade my first medium tank and a tank as well because I have the money. And I trade another infantry. One important thing, keep having infantry out. Infantry are like among the most important unit to have. They are one of the best units you can have because they are your economy. They are your pawn in a chess game. If you lose all your pawns early in the game, you will lose all your masterpieces because you won't be able to protect your masterpieces. So at that point, I have a better economy than him, and I have more infantry than him as well. So I have a better capture game. I have more building than him, of course. And I'm up the floor with his scouts. Many recon were killed. Now I trained more anti-air because I think at that point I've seen his battlecopter, so I was like, I need more anti-air since he officially got air units. So now he was able to take a good shot on my anti-air, but his Battlecopter isn't ranged. So even if I have 7 HP, his Battlecopter will suffer a lot. Now, as you can see, my anti-air just destroyed that Battlecopter. I kept buildings. I have higher economy than him. So for most of the game, I have a better economy than him, and I always save up a bit of money in order to have more money to spend more money on bigger units. Now he has one medium tank out. I have one as well, but I have enough money for a medium tank and another big unit. So I create a neo tank, artillery, and infantry because at that point on the game he don't expect artillery because he have seen 1 and 2. So he's like, once we get rid of these 2, no more artillery around. But he's wrong. Now that was a very good move, killing of my artillery. That was a crippling blow for me. And now he's mopping the floor. I tried to be cocky. I really tried my best to get his com tower and having pressure there. But I had no vision, so I did not know what to do there. Now, he really mopped the floor with many of my units at that point. That turn was really good for him. So now, as you can see, my value is still very high. Now I do my super and I cripple his forces because that's what my super does. As you can see, that medium tank is at 1 HP. Now he surely has 1 medium tank LT, but I have a neo tank. So now I start capping his building there because I keep having infantry. If you count my number of infantry and his number of infantry, you will see I have much more infantry than him. Now, even if he had his lightning strike at that point, he don't have many big units in the front. Yes, they will reach the front faster, but they won't do much. He's mopping the floor with one of my anti-air. I'm really sad about that. I still have a higher income, and he will lose another building. So at that point, I had no vision, but I knew his presence there was lower since he had many units in the upper part. Now I discovered his medium tank. I was like, oh no, really? Medium tank. I was pissed off right now. Now, as you can see, my bar is going faster than his because he did a really good turn. Now I'm capping more of his property. I got another of his building. My economy is just higher than him. Of course, he get better turn, but I can be stupid. I can be stupid because I have a better income than him. Of course, a better player will not be stupid and just keep the upper end with ease, but I'm more experienced than good. I understand the game, but I'm not really good at it. Maybe it's because I just want it fast, so I just throw my unit to kill off units. Sometimes it works, others it's not working. So now this turn my covering fire was really strong. I mopped the floor with most of his presence in the center. Now all he got is 2 tanks. He got damaged medium tank, Battlecopter, a good bomber there. That was a well bought bomber. Very late in the game, you start stopping producing anti-air because you're like, oh, most of the battle copter are gone. So I still created another anti-air because I expected a bomber at some point. Since I have not seen a bomber yet, I was like, yeah, no bomber, that's weird. That's really weird. Now, it's a mistake being in range of that medium tank to kill that infantry. I will kill your medium tank, my friend. Climb off the floor with many units. I come closer to the HQ. Since I have the vision, I take out his medium tank. And now my turn. This turn is really aggressive. A lot of damage. He sends his bomber. That bomber did very good. And now for once I see a worth it lightning strike. That was a really good one. Mob the floor with many of my units. I had no vision anymore in the upper part of the map. And you see, if he had more infantry, he would have taken that city back and that city back. But since he's lacking in infantry, he cannot. Now I just mob the floor with that unit. I just overwhelm him because I have a better economy than him. I recover faster and my super is better than his. Let's face it, let's be real. Ratchel super is better than Eagle. Now I'm able to take a shot to that other medium tank. At that point, Kiavsko gave up. He realized he could not keep up. Of course he can't. I have 4k more each turn. And I have my super faster than him. Because I'm more stupid than him. And more than this, my super is cheaper. When you're with Ratchel, you don't really need to save your units. If you can, save them. But if you lose them, you just get your super faster. Now, I'm not saying sack all the units you can sack and have no prisons. No, I still add prisons. Yes, I sack a lot of units. As you can see, I sack a lot of units. But I was able to maintain my army because I keep buying and creating new units that were thrown. Basically, what I sack, I make sure to have another one. Make sure I don't lose the game, because if I sack my anti-air and don't think about creating another anti-air, then I lose the game. So I think we must say Eagle is really strong. He has a better day-to-day than Ratchel. His super is really good, but it's so expensive. It will be really rare you will see a good super for Eagle. Ratchel is so cheap, and that's so good. You can flip the table just with Ratchel super. So I feel like Ratchel overall is a better CEO, just because of her super. Her super makes her so strong. So when I see her being tier 3 on Advanced Wars by Web, I feel like people are underestimating the girl. Like, people don't value Ratchel much, and she's really good. She don't have a good day-to-day, but her super is so cheap and so good that you don't care if you don't have a day-to-day. At that point, if she was vanilla just like Andy, I would be like, oh, okay, I'm fine with it. Her super is so good. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day.